Greetings, royal family. I'm back. All right. So I'm going to be putting out episode 3 and 4 today of these Shahs of Sunset. Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome back. Pay your admission fee. Hit that like button. Comment. All that good stuff. Thank you in advance. So episode 3 opens up, okay, with Mike and Gigi bickering because Gigi feels that Mike doesn't want to hear the truth, right? Now, I agree with Gigi when she said that, when she was telling Mike when they were sitting outside. They're still in Palm Springs, by the way, right? For those who are unaware. And, you know, Mike and his issues are circulating throughout the group. And Gigi's just like, look, man, you know, you love Paulina, but you just can't stick to one woman. You know, you're polyamorous. You know what I mean? Just admit it. You know, and I'm kind of with Gigi on that, you know, where she's telling Mike that he definitely has desires to be with more than one, you know, woman. And he just needs to be honest and own it, right? Mike feels that Gigi is wrong. He says, nope, I don't agree with you. And then he ends up taking a jab at her, Mike that is, by saying to Gigi, look, I didn't think that you would be a fit mother, but, you know, look at you now. You know, I changed my mind. And of course, Gigi gets pissed off and she claps back and she tells Mike, you know, to put a muzzle on his girlfriend because, you know, she doesn't want to be contacted about their relationship. So just to get you up to speed, Mike was sending text messages to someone who wasn't his girl, who's not his girlfriend, pictures, you know, sexting as they call it. He got caught. Mike is like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. Somebody hacked my joint, you know, this, that, and the third thing. Everybody is like, no, Mike, you did this. He's like, nah, it wasn't me. All right. Mike has been guilty of cheating in the past, and the Shahs, the group, they've had to deal with this. So Paulina ended up sending those text messages to the entire group, right? That's what happened in episode 1 and 2 of the season. So Gigi's like, look, tell your B word. Don't send me any more text messages because I don't want to be involved. I'm over. I'm done. Mike, you're a scumbag, pretty much, right? And I just feel like I don't understand for the life of me, right? Unless Mike is a great actor, right? Why does Mike have a hard time admitting that he's not ready to commit to one woman? He is not ready to commit. Do you think his culture, his mom and dad, they're putting pressure on him to get married, stay married, and have a whole bunch of children? What is it about Mike that he just does not want to admit that he doesn't want to settle down and get married? That's okay. Maybe he feels like he doesn't want to disappoint his family. I don't know. Anyway, we move on to Reza and MJ. Okay. Lord have mercy. This friendship is hanging on by a thread. Okay. A cheap piece of thread. So MJ tells Reza, you know, about Mike's story when Mike and Paulina were at MJ's house for dinner. You know, Reza tells Mike, that Paulina was messy for texting everyone about this drama that's going on between the two of them. And I agree. I do agree with Reza. I think Paulina, I don't know if you're trying to get a spot solidified on the Shahs, honey, or what, or if you're just playing along and, you know, you're playing it up for the cameras. But that was messy as hell, sending that text message to the entire group. So Reza wants Paulina to basically lose his number, and Reza doesn't want to be contacted by Paulina concerning Mike and his cheating, just like Gigi, right? And this is being as this is being discussed, Paulina arrives, right? So they're at the house. And Paulina, she arrives. I think she arrived like the next day. She didn't arrive the same day that everyone else arrived, right? So Reza ends up crying. You know, he cracks me up when him and MJ were talking. He really cracks me up with his melodrama. You know, his voice gets like this, and he starts, you know, doing all of that. So he and MJ are sitting in a room by themselves, and then I'm just thinking about Reza and his emotions. I'm like, Lord, he about to start with this drama with their friendship, yada yada. He hasn't seen Shams, yada yada. Anyway, Reza claims that he's upset that Mike is causing more drama than there already is, and Reza is overwhelmed, right? So here, Reza is such a drama queen. Oh my gosh, I can't. Mind you, this is supposed to be Mike's birthday weekend that they all plan to celebrate, right? Reza, he's crying. You know, he's like, there's already drama with me and you, meaning MJ, and Mike and his relationship is causing so much problems. I still haven't seen baby Shams. You know, he feels bad, you know, about not seeing MJ's only child, you know, her firstborn. And Mike actually had the opportunity to kind of see Baby Shams when he went over to MJ's house to have dinner with Tommy and when he was with Paulina. So Reza's just like, Mike was there. Did he see Baby Shams? And MJ, cool as a cucumber, she's just like, he was sleeping. You know, he was... Reza and his melodrama. So MJ lets Reza know that, you know, she misses their friendship and their distance is hurting her and she's hiding it and she's just trying to cope with it. You know, she was hoping that the beef between Tommy and Reza, you know, would die down, but it hasn't. And MJ feels like, you know, she's in the middle. Please be advised, and I'm going to continue to say this. I said it all of last season. All of this is Adam's fault. So the Shahs go on to play polo. So they leave the house, and while they leave the house, an event planner of sorts or somebody, they decorate the house basically because, again, they're there for Mike's birthday weekend. So they're decorating the house so that when the Shahs come back from their outing playing polo, the house will be nicely decorated so that they can have a nice dinner. So while they're playing polo, right, you know, they're so funny. They like to do bougie things, but they're really a little bit ghetto, you know, in a good way. Anyway, Reza tells Paulina, he ends up sitting down with Paulina by, you know, just the two of them by themselves. And Reza tells Paulina that, you know, he doesn't want to hear about her and Mike's issues, but he loves her. And, you know, you make Mike happy. You're a great person. You're good for Mike. Same crap that he told Jessica, who is Mike's ex-wife. Mike sees Reza talking to Paulina, right? And he gets a little bit nervous. So you know he's going to break that up. You know, Mike says that he doesn't really trust Reza. He just says Reza's like really sneaky. He's scared. He doesn't know what Reza is over there telling Paulina, right? Again, we see Mike being very controlling. And I just don't get why, like, he won't stop wasting his time and other people's time as well. You know, he may love Paulina, but again, I agree with Gigi. I just think Mike has a hard time being with one woman. Like, this is a recurring theme. Mike is always cheating. So maybe a monogamous relationship is not for you, Mike. Maybe not now. I don't know. Be honest. Stop wasting people's time. Anyway, so they get back to the house and it's dinner time. So, the Shahs, they're getting ready. You know, they're getting all dressed up for Mike's B-Day dinner. And MJ seemed like, you know, she was trying to make some sort of amends with Gigi and Destiny. But Gigi put a stop to that. But Gigi, she stops MJ and she accuses MJ of taking on some sort of victim role. Right? Gigi didn't even let MJ finish her point. You know, I don't know. Gigi, she's still miserable. And not much has changed with her. She tries to make it seem like she's just so zen and in a different place because she has her son, but not much has changed. And I'm just waiting for her to blow up because it seems like she has a lot of pent up anger. She's beefing with everybody. She's beefing with Shervin. She's not talking to Nima. And all of this happened between last season and now. So I don't know. I really actually wanted to hear what MJ was going to say, but Loch Nessa shut that down. Anyway, so then entertainment comes out. A man swallows a couple of sticks of fire. No one's weave got burnt up. The cake comes out. They sing happy birthday. And during Mike's toast, Mike finally admits to sending texts to that girl who he said he didn't know previously. Remember, I don't know this girl. I don't even have WhatsApp. All that line that Mike was doing, he finally admitted that he was wrong and he was sending inappropriate text messages and communicating inappropriately with this strange woman. Then Mike calls out a snake in the group and says that this person is trying to ruin his relationship with Paulina. At the time of me watching this, now I already seen episode 4, so that's going to be a separate video. But at the time that I watched this and took notes, my money was on Reza, and runner up, Gigi. So I'm going to end the video here, ladies and gentlemen. That is episode 3's review of season 9 of the Shahs of Sunset. Make sure you watch episode 4's review, which I will link to the end of this video. But the Shahs, they're doing a great job with the drama. I'm very pleased. I am very pleased at the pace of the drama this season thus far. It's only episode 3 and they are heating things up. So I'm here for it. All right, Royal Family, I will see you in the next video. I'm signing off. And as always, until next time, folks, peace.